Imagine you are a video game developer set in Seattle, Washington. Your boss comes over and tells you that the studio is reallocating your development efforts to create new content for a 14-year-old game. You comply and get to work. After several hours, days, weeks, even months, your part of the project is done, and you anxiously wait for the fans of the franchise to react on what you created on a 14-year-old game that has definitely passed its life cycle. The day arrives, you check the fans' reactions, and you are greeted with this. Can we just stop, please? You are ruining the game. My god, that looks awful. These new armors are so ugly, Lamau. Kinda looks like someone photoshopped them in, lol. No. This looks like it belongs in Destiny, not Halo. Some of these helmets look like they are from Destiny. Shit's cool and all, but damn, this game is turning into Destiny with armor like that.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Well, that's the Halo community in a nutshell. You cannot and will never be able to please everyone. That's a pretty big life lesson right there, my friend. But this level of toxicity is uncalled for, dude. I know that every community has its toxic side. It is inevitable, but the Halo community takes it to a whole new level of extreme. The amount of entitled little babies that exist over there is insane. Every time Halo does something, comment section is a battlefield. There's a huge difference between saying something like, this is actually sick. While I personally won't be wearing most of those, it's still so cool to see new customization added either way. So many choices for all kinds of people. To something like this. Why are you so intent on shitting all over Halo 3's art style? First those laughably poor quality armor bits a few seasons ago, and now this? Is it just because 343 had nothing to do with the original game so they think it is acceptable? Or maybe this? This stupid fantasy bullshit is what killed my other favorite game franchise, Assassin's Creed. Please stop. Dude, calm the fuck down. It's just a video game. Ningún chile les pinche embona a la verga, pinches chiflados me cagan. All of this nonsense because 343 decided to have a little bit of fun and created some really cool looking ass armor sets. What a joke. Look man, I love Halo and I am not afraid to criticize their decisions. I have a huge video coming up talking about the recent development updates on Halo Infinite. But this is awesome. Even if you do not like how the armor sets look, the fact that 343 is investing time on developing and shipping new content for a 14-year-old game is something that we should be happy about. The main conflict with all of this is that people say these armors are not canon in the Halo universe and that they don't fit the art style and art direction from Halo 3 really well, or at all. I can get behind one of those sentiments. When I first saw the armors, I thought I was watching some new Iron Banner armor sets from Destiny 2. I mean, you cannot tell me this isn't something a warlock would wear. They really do not look like Halo that much. It does resemble Destiny a tiny bit, but I wouldn't go as far as saying that 343 has run out of ideas and that they are stealing from Destiny. That's dumb. A lot. But when I noticed that I was indeed watching some new Halo 3 armor, my mouth dropped. I am a big fan of Greek, Roman, Viking and Knight aesthetics. This is how society thinks men want to dress. This is actually how men want to dress. Hey bro, you ready for a fucking crusade? About the armors not being canon, who gives a damn? The Seeker helmet is canon, shut up. Are people really forgetting that Hayabusa, one of the most iconic armor sets in Halo 3, is also not canon as well? And it doesn't fit the Halo 3 aesthetic too? Talk about forgetting key parts of history for your conveniency, my friend. Hayabusa was not canon and it still fucking rocked. It had a katana for God's sake. When will a katana ever be useful in Halo? Never. The thing that a lot of people don't want to accept is that they simply hate that 343 Industries is in charge of Halo's direction, and that whatever they do is to destroy Halo's reputation. Look, 343 is not perfect by any means. I enjoyed Bungie's Halo a lot more, but Bungie wasn't perfect either, and I have also enjoyed 343's Halo games too. Can we just enjoy video games and that's it? Of course, I am not saying not to criticize video game studios. Everyone is subject to criticism in this world, but there is a huge huge difference between being an active supporter of the franchise and just being a fucking asshole. Stop watching Halo from your delicate nostalgia glasses, dude. If you want to suck Bungie's dick so much, go play Destiny. I apologize if I'm being overly rude in this video, but I'm not lying when I say that the Halo community has one of the most entitled, pretentious babies out there in the video game community, and it grinds my gears that even the smallest of things are blown out of proportion this much. Damn, Halo YouTubers can even enjoy Halo without being called 343 shields every time they are excited about anything related to Halo. It's so stupid. Let people have fun. Just take a look at this comment. Sometimes I feel like 343 does what 343 wants without ever considering if it's something anyone actually wants. They might come up with some spiel later about how they actually had some level of consideration of why they thought it was appropriate, but it's just damage control. Have no sense of tasteful, artistic, subdued designs, be as flamboyant or over the top as possible because it's the only assured way make people pay attention. This will be the Master Chief Collection in 1 year, unrecognizable, devoid of vision or consistency. Now let's apply this same logic to him. Sometimes I feel like 343 does what 343 wants without ever considering if it's something anyone actually wants. Well, yeah, that's how most of video games and every form of art and media is created. In this case, with Halo the Master Chief Collection, nobody wanted 343 Industries to add seasonal content, free battle passes with 100 tiers and rewards per season, with 8 seasons in total spanning over 6 different Halo games, pinche moto, and new cosmetics when these games are over a decade old. Nobody asked the 343 to port Halo Reach to MCC, nor to bring the whole collection to PC, or to create a flood firefight for ODST. Nobody asked them to do it, but they did anyways. Why? Because shining a new light to older games is something that we don't see nowadays, and to give new players a chance to experience Halo as it was back in the day. Have no sense of tasteful, artistic, subdued designs, be as flamboyant or over the top as possible because it's the only assured way make people pay attention. This will be the Master Chief Collection in 1 year, unrecognizable, devoid of vision or consistency. These armor sets cater a lot to my tastes. I enjoy this style, yours might be different and that's fine. Be as flamboyant and over the top as possible. Back in Halo 3, everyone wanted the flame effect over their helmet. Why? Because it was flamboyant and over the top. You cannot tell me that endgame Halo Reach armor and effects are not flamboyant and over the top. Come on. The truth of it all is that all of these are new armor sets for an old game from 2007, and if you do not like them at all and you prefer vanilla Halo to the point where it ruins your experience, you can just toggle them off. Problem solved. Shut up. I understand the concern people have that maybe in the future Halo's art direction will be devoid of vision and inconsistent. But man, there is a huge difference between having in-game cosmetics like these ones to something like this atrocity. Halo is never going to look like this. I know that Seeker sucks balls, but at the very least it's not this. This is ass. But anyways, my friends, just let people have fun yourself, and have an awesome weekend. I'll see you next time. This is Midnight signing out. Adios. Bye. What the fuck? I had Halo 5 on my Halo 3 cassette.